I've unmuted myself. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm unmuted. And now we can play. Hi, peoples. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and find myself on my channel. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Awesome. What? First tips to heaven. Marie. Oh, Marie, you kill me, girl. I'm so happy to see you, Marie. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I fell asleep talking to you the other day on the phone. I finished the meditation and I don't know what happened. I got horizontal and we were having a great conversation. Next thing I know, you were like, "Are you asleep?" Yes, girl, sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I was asleep. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you understanding though and you're compassionate about it. Welcome, welcome, Heather Jones, Over Crone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's a pleasure to be able to do this meditation with you on day 10 of 12. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? And tomorrow's the solstice. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going to do this meditation on the day that we return to the light half of the hemisphere or light half of the year. So, very exciting stuff. Thank you. And thank you for welcoming everyone, Marie. I appreciate that. All right. And thank you to those who just jumped in and hit that like button. That was nice of you. Danette, what's up? I'm happy to see you. Wow, I'm in a good mood. A really good mood. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, here we go. Let us go ahead and get this party started. Hmm. No worries if you fall asleep to the sound of my voice. Oh my gosh. I need you to go live so I can fall asleep to the sound of your voice. I hope I didn't miss a live. Let me go to your channel real quick and see. Nope, I did not miss a live. Thank God. If I missed a live, I'd kick myself. I mean, I probably wouldn't, but I would be very sad. Let me just look at Beautiful Souls Ascending. Make sure I didn't miss nothing over there because I have them my notification bell on. But I just don't want to miss anything. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, my notification bell is on. Yay. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and play, you guys. Those of you who are here who want to do this, let's do this. You kind of know the drill. If you're here, you're probably here because this is not your first time. Super grateful to be able to meditate with you. The deal is this is a Christ consciousness meditation, cultivating unconditional love in our vibrational space. However, you do not have to be a follower of Christ or a Christian to take advantage of this meditation and get the benefits. You just need to be committed to the path of unconditional love. During this meditation, when I say Christ consciousness timeline, you say name of teacher that most resonates for you on unconditional love timeline. If you have nothing here nor there with Christ, you can just roll with the Christ consciousness timeline. I use Christ consciousness timeline as he has been my biggest teacher on unconditional love for many lifetimes. That being said, my guides gave this meditation to me in 2017. We will work with the chakras. They refer to them as source energy centers. So that is what I am going to refer to them as, source energy centers. In our meditation, I will ask that we focus on the different source energy centers in the following order. We're going to start with the heart, then we'll move to the solar. We'll work with the sacral, the root. Bring your energy through your root. We'll come right back up here to the third eye. we'll work the third eye, the throat, and then back to the heart, all the way down, and bringing the energy all the way back up and around through the crown. A couple of notes about the crown and the third eye. When we get to the third eye, I am going to ask that you find the place where your third eye and your crown intersect, right about here. It's right about where the pineal gland lives. We're looking for the place where your third eye and your crown chakra intersect when we work with your third eye. And then when we work with the crown, we will we'll do something very special with the crown at the end that will be different than what we've done with the other chakras. What else to tell you? I think those are all the things. We'll sit for about 45-ish minutes, 40-ish minutes. And then after that, we'll have a bit of time for open Q&A and reflections based on people's experiences of the meditation. So that's what we have here. Welcome to all of you who have joined. Yes, please press the like button. Christina Lukens, hi. I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you for coming again. Thank you, K Moon. You're welcome, Isabel Sarazen. Amazing meditation. You've been doing it since day one. A first for me. Good evening from Montreal. Welcome, Isabel. Thanks for letting me know that you've been here since day one. I've always wondered because there's some of you who just don't say anything, which is fine. But I've always been curious, just, hey, who are the people in my neighborhood? So nice to meet you, Isabel. Nice to have you here from Montreal. Okay, you may sit however you like. I find it's easiest to not fall asleep on myself if I'm sitting upright in a chair, both feet on the ground. I sit at the edge of the chair just as a way of keeping my back erect. And as long as my back is upright, my mind is awake, even though my body may fall asleep a little bit. You may sit cross-legged Indian style. You may sit with your back leaning up against a chair, supported if that works best for you. And for those of you who are called to lay down, by all means, please feel free to do so. You may fall asleep during this meditation. Don't think you're doing anything wrong. You're simply moving energy. And as you do the energy meditation more often, you will find that you sleep a lot less and you witness a lot more. Okay. Yes, Marie, thank you for welcoming everyone. Such a pleasure to have you guys here. Nicole, you're welcome. Oh, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this, Nicole. Thanks for letting me know. Great. Let's go ahead and dig in. You may want to go ahead and close your eyes and just allow your energy to get here. See your energy settling around you. Like sheets on a bed or snow falling to the earth. Allow yourself a moment for your energy to catch up with your body. Those of you who are yoga practitioners may find a few ujjayi breaths to be helpful. Hmm. And welcome everyone who's just joining. We will now create the sphere of protection around our energy fields. So please go ahead and imagine around your body and your aura a sphere of protection. And we will now command our protection with the following words. I now command that only that which is source love may enter this space. Beautiful. And now let us bring our attention to our heart energy centers. Allow yourself to see your heart chakra opening. Like an egg revealing a bright light, or an eye opening to reveal a bright light. And now let us command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm to be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. Great. And now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and heal these harmed places and flood this source energy center, making them whole again. And now let us command our ascension. And now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And now bring your attention to your solar plexus. And if you're just joining, welcome. Please create a sphere of protection around yourself. Allow yourself to see your solar plexus opening to reveal a bright light. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center and that has caused harm to be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. Feel it happening now. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy sensor to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And now we'll work with our sacral. See it opening. Notice any information that comes forward in your mind with your attention on your sacral. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy sensor that has caused harm to be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. Now let us bring our attention to our root. See it opening and revealing a bright light. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm to be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. See source love filling your root. See your root receiving source love. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it, and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. Now let us bring our attention to our third eye. See it opening to reveal a bright light. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. It's okay to let go. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it, and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. Okay. Now, let us bring our attention to our throats. Allow yourself to see your throat opening. And now we'll command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy sensor that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline and all associated cells and DNA to reconfigure and match the frequency of unconditional love. And now let us take the energy from that throat and bring it down and connect it to the heart. Bring the energy from the heart and connect it to the solar. Solar to sacral. Sacral through the root. From the root up, out, and around to the third eye and crown and back down. See the energy flowing, connecting all of your chakras from the crown through the third eye, a connected third eye to throat, to heart, solar, sacral, and root. And now bring your attention a few feet, 2 feet above your head. Look for a symbol of unconditional love there. Create it with your mind. You may wish to work with a halo or a crown, sphere, heart, whatever works for you. See that symbol of unconditional love burning brightly, just a foot or two above your crown chakra. See it brighter and brighter and brighter. Your symbol. And now begin to see that symbol get closer and closer to your crown. Allow yourself to see that symbol becoming smaller to fit right inside that crown chakra. Begin to see it purifying and cleansing this source energy center. Doing for your crown what we have done for all other chakras in one step, lighting it up with unconditional love. See that crown glowing brightly. Allow yourself to see that bright symbol and that bright light coming from your crown and moving into your third eye and brightening that third eye, expanding it and brightening it until it touches your throat chakra. See that throat getting bigger and brighter. While that purifying love light moves from your throat to your heart. Bringing that purified light from the crown, the third eye, and the throat to connect your heart. See your heart burning brightly, glowing with this unconditional love. See that heart getting bigger and brighter to now touch the solar. Yes, and let the solar touch the sacral. Now descending to the root, the entire ascension column lit up brightly with unconditional love. See that energy moving through the root. And that symbol getting much bigger again. And now beginning to encompass your entire body and your aura. See the symbol getting bigger and fitting you and your aura inside. Purifying your aura. Every particle in your aura getting brightened with unconditional love. See that symbol coming to rest at your crown again and slipping right back into your crown and through that ascension column, lighting up your ascension column one more time. See that symbol cleansing and brightening your aura, purifying it with unconditional love. Back up to your crown. Beautiful. You are welcome to sit and work the energies for longer if you like. We're going to begin the Q&A portion of our evening together now. If you'd like to stay for that, feel free to bring your meditation to a close, however works for you. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Yawn. Move the energy with a good yawn and stretch. Take some deep breaths or a sip of water. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to share them, or any reflections from this evening's meditation, things you experienced or saw. It's always validating to other meditators to hear what they're experiencing. Perhaps someone else is experiencing it too. Hey, Michaela Wagner, welcome. Lorena, welcome. Javaria, I'm glad you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining us. I'd love to hear what tonight was like. I intentionally did not include prompts about noticing what's in each chakra or feeling what it's like to have Source heal the harmed places, or noticing what the ascension for that chakra felt like. So I'm just curious, without those prompts, what was the meditation like for those of you who are used to having those prompts there? If you prefer the prompts, if you don't, was it easier to stay focused or harder? Danette Rodriguez, amazing. I'm glad it was amazing. Yeah, I definitely got into some bliss states today without trying to remember those prompts. What you heard today was pretty much what happens in my own head when I'm doing this meditation. Because I don't actually do those prompts. I just do the commands and then pay attention to what's happening. It was great. Okay. Awesome. Danette. Ooh, it's both Danettes. It's Danette and Danette. I get a twofer. Thank you, Kay. It was beautiful. Easier to stay focused. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know that, Danette. It is 6 in the morning. Javaria, okay. So I just started my day with this beautiful meditation. Javaria, that is awesome. Yay, yay. Javaria, that is awesome, awesome. Thank you for being here super early. Good grief. Um, but yeah, this is a great way to start the morning because it puts you in that like bliss state before you have to be around people. Then you can come to people really high vibe. So, Danette Rodriguez, it was like a lit Christmas tree with a headlamp. Danette, that's awesome. A lit Christmas tree with a headlamp. That's such a beautiful visual. I love that. Curious what other people experienced. Nicole Chicharetto, this was beautiful. Thank you. Ciceretto, it was very nice to do this with you, Nicole. Thank you for joining. Such a pleasure. Beth Marshall, first time joining live. What a huge difference. Tell me, Beth, what was the huge difference for you? What did you notice? Tell me, tell me. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining. Beth, this was your first time. Normally, there are a lot more prompts. I'm curious, are you a first time meditator or just first time to this meditation? And was it ever confusing at any part about what we were doing and why? Let me know what your thoughts were, Beth, since it was your first time. And if it was anyone else's first time, I'd love to hear your experience as well. Because this had a lot less information than I normally provide. It was just kind of straight through. Beth Marshall, much greater state of bliss. Nice. Oh, first time joining live, not first time doing this meditation. Got it. Yeah. Doing the live meditation, whew, bliss states are they get in there. They get in there. Danette by it. So when my sacral is flooded with source energy, I orgasm. Dang, Danette. Can we all come be your source energy center? Jeez, I don't orgasm. Shit, girl. Who wants to have Danette's experience? Wow. I wish Source made love to me like that. Jeez, woman. Sounds amazing. Wow. Very cool. Well, hey, girl, now you know. When you need to get off, just ask Source to make love to that Source energy sensor. There you go. Beth Marshall, first time joining you for this series live, been doing the recordings, have been meditating for a long time. I did prefer less prompts. Okay, thank you. That's very helpful feedback for those of you that are telling me less prompts. Thank you. Isabel Saracen, your voice is so soft and soothing. It helps me relax. And sometimes I passed out. That's awesome, Isabel. Totally cool if you pass out. No worries. Um, no worries. It's one of those things where, the energy moves. And as it's moving, yeah, sometimes it just makes you sleepy. Like you need to shut consciousness down so the subconscious mind can work the energies. And that's okay. That's okay. If you prefer to have the experience, if you prefer to have the experience of being wakeful during the meditation, you can always try repeating out loud the commands. You can also try utilizing your hands to work the commands, like move the energy in the way the command describes, in a way that makes sense to you. Okay. Or crone. Every session is different. Always look forward to the crown activation, a bit more throat chakra expansion tonight. Right on, Orbicrone. That is awesome. Yay, yay. So, for those of you who have been at this meditation since day one, I have a question for you. We are now at the 20th. We started this meditation 12/12. So I guess it's been about a week. I'm just curious for those of you who've been doing this for the week, if you've noticed any changes in your day to day life, your interactions with people, your sleep, um, your communication with people, or the way people are being with you or being around you, if you've noticed anything different as a result of doing this meditation for the last 7 days. I would love to hear uh, what you've noticed as you've cultivated this vibration for 7 days straight. Heather Jones, the last 2 days, my solar plexus are bothering me. Anyone else feel issues here? Great question, Heather. Great question. Let's see. Let's see if anyone else feels issues there. I will say on my end, on the 7 day straight thing, the household that I'm in right now, I'm actually with my family. I'm helping my mom post knee replacement surgery recover. And I have noticed like just the love quotient, like the expression of love, the gentleness and the kindness, the thoughtfulness between me, mom, dad, who are all kind of here in this house, it's gone up. Like people are a little bit gentler with one another or thoughtful and kinder. And there seem to be prompts for that coming into the household from outside of it as well, like things that people are saying or doing, or, phone calls my mom got, you know, little things that are reminding her to be more in a loving state, reminding me to be more in a loving state, all of it. I'm noticing that my external world is starting to have, a higher love quotient in it than otherwise. So, just curious if any of you are experiencing anything similar to that. I do this meditation quite often. I don't do it like every day at the same time, kind of like I'm doing it with you guys. And I definitely know that meditating together makes it way more powerful. So thank you for adding power to my meditation. I feel like I'm benefiting from all of us doing this together. But I'm curious what your experience has been, um, and what you're noticing in your outer world as a result of doing this meditation. Nicole Ciceretto, I feel that my perspective has been shifted and I provide more compassion and forgiveness to those I interact with. Great observation, Nicole. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, that definitely has happened for me when I first started doing this meditation. That was huge for me. Isabel, been starting my day also with your meditation, very calming and grounding for my Aries personality. I love your emoji combo. That is nice. Very cool. Javaria says, getting a lot of attention from people, Kay. I think it was due to strong heart chakra activation. Wow. Yeah. This will make you more magnetic. I will tell you that. When that ascension column is lit up and you are a clear field for unconditional love, people are like, can I sip you up? I just want to slurp you up through a straw. How can I be close to that? What is that? Can I have more of that for sure? So, Javaria, thank you for sharing that experience. Um, Danette Rodriguez, I have more awareness while I speak and act. Very nice, Danette. Yeah, consciousness is great. Been sleeping like a baby since I started doing this at night. Right on, girl. I'm really happy you're sleeping good. Good sleep is priceless. Today I went to lunch with some friends and I was able to speak about my experience with complete confidence about all the magic I have been experiencing. That is awesome, Danette. I'm really happy to hear that. And thank you for sharing it with friends. That's awesome. Very cool. I hope at some point when it's right for them, they'll find their way to the meditation and join. Um, Very cool. And they were so intrigued, and I felt like a teacher. Right on. I'm super happy to hear that. Perfect. 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 Share it. Share it often. Share it with everyone. As much as it speaks to you, do it. As much as you're called to share it, the more we can all consciously cultivate unconditional love and carry it around and sit in it and have our field vibrate in it, the better off this planet is going to be. Heather Jones, yes, I had a strong heart activation as well the last couple of months, and my twin and I have been back in each other's lives, slowly but grateful. Wow, Heather, that is awesome. So cool. That makes me really, really happy. Awesome. I hope the meditation has been, just helping you with your twin's return. I'm very happy to hear your twin returned. Congrats. Yay. But as far as the solar plexus bothering you, I've said this on a couple of other lives because some people have said, well, my throat bothers me, and others have said, it's my third eye. I get like a small headache. Um, Typically, that's representative of energy moving. So, energy can move fairly. When there's any stuck energy, when it starts to move, it's like a sleeping giant. It's like an atrophied muscle starting to get worked. And so, Heather, there may have been some stuck energy around that solar plexus. And now that you're moving it, um, anything that has been uh, stuck, you're going to feel a little bit as it moves. One thing I highly recommend is for all of us drinking lots of water, just because as we're releasing on the spiritual level, there are always physical components that also get released. The more water we can drink, the easier it's going to be for the body to eliminate the cellular debris. Just like when at the end of our lives, we the spirit is released and the body is laid to rest. When we're detoxing from the energetic field in this way and moving energy, when you're moving stuck energy or things that need to get bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source, there's a cellular debris component as well. So micro, macro, what we're doing is taking the spiritual piece that is no longer needed and sending it back to source. You want to make sure that you've got your body actually keeping up and not holding on to cellular debris. So lots of water, lots of, if you can, salt baths for sure. Keep your diet light if you're able to. Things that keep your body either alkaline or keep it balanced. If you know how to detox, a detox can go a long way while you're doing a meditation like this, but you don't have to. Just keep yourself light and balanced, and that would be fantastic. Marie, how was it for you today, babe? I know you get all the downloads, girl. What did you get today, honey? And has anyone else had any shifts in their external world? The people they deal with, the place that they live, different responses from people, new awarenesses in your interactions with people. shifts in your household as you've been doing this meditation. I'd be curious to know. Isabel Sarazin, I feel I'm embodying 5D unconditional love. Yes. When I speak and act, I'm less reactive. Girl, that is awesome. That is the point, Isabel. I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, it's working. It's working. Good. Cool. I'm really happy to hear that. That's it. That is the point. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. Cool. Any other experiences? Marie, did you get any downloads? Heather Jones says, yes, was wondering that. Thanks. And thank you about my twin taking the journey slow, but with heart centered intent. Good. Yes, definitely. Do all that for balance. I also fast. As you're called, Heather, follow what your heart's telling you to do for your body. Absolutely. All right, Marie, let me see what this says. I got that we are connecting beautifully as a collective now to the galactic center. The galactic center, Marie. Ooh, I'm excited. Isabel, I wrote down your words and translated in French for my friends here in Montreal. Isabel, can you email them to me? Because I'm a student of French and I love French and I would love to be able to say it out loud in French for myself. Thank you. That would be such a huge gift, Isabel. Thank you. Um, yeah, my email. Let me just write down my email for you because I would love it if you could send it to me in French. Whatever you've got, girl, I'll take it. Danette Rodriguez, the girls at the orphanage asked me, Miss, why are you happy? Ha ha. And they've been laughing at me a lot. Oh, look at you bringing light activation to the orphanage. Danette, that's awesome. That makes me really happy that you're bringing that vibration into the space that those girls are in. They need it. They need it, honey. I'm very happy to hear this. I forgot you worked at an orphanage, hon. Okay, Marie, what else did you get? Let's see. We are more connected than ever before. And a lot of light workers are going to be assisting and working with the Galactic Council. Dang! That is amazing. I love hearing about your downloads, Marie. Thank you for sharing. Isabel Saracen, definitely heart expansion. Like my spiritual heart is getting bigger and about to explode. Okay, let's not explode, but yes, getting bigger is great. I don't want you to explode. I don't want to anyone coming after me because your heart exploded. But yes, I understand what you're saying. That's awesome that it feels that good to you. Makes me very happy. Spiritual Betty, I felt so floaty. I love it. Yeah. Marie, I felt super floaty today too. Like it was just bliss upon bliss. Like I was in a real bliss state today. Very cool. Ooh, I love that emoji combo, Isabel. Thank you, K Moon, and everyone that joined. Yes. Thank you, everyone who joined. And thank you, Marie, for being here. Oh, Danette, yes. Galactic Council, yay. Yes. Lemon water, also yes. That reminds me, I have some lemons downstairs. I should stick them in my water. That's probably really going to help me, to be completely honest. Thank you for that reminder, Isabel. I've been doing minerals in my water, but lemon would actually really help. Very cool. All right. Well, does anyone have any questions? Because if not, I'm going to log off, my loves, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time. Or any other reflections or insights about things that have happened for them? Got any other insights or things? Feel free to share. I definitely noticed my first couple of days doing this because I hadn't been like doing it regularly the way I know I need to. My first couple of days, as each chakra opened, what the information that presented was like areas of challenge in my life. But then the middle couple of days that I did this, um, solutions started to come forward like, oh, yep, okay, this is what to say in this situation, or this is how to deal with that, or this is what's going on here and what that's about. Um, Actually, my guides are telling me that for some people that are experiencing pain with their chakras, it's in part because they're resisting the releasing or resisting the work, the actions that need to be taken in the 3D world so that the chakra and the 3D world can be aligned. So essentially, what they're sharing is um, there's like, as your light body ascends, it's really up to you to have your physical body and physical life start to match the vibration of unconditional love so that a wide gap doesn't come between the two. You want, and so they're showing me an example with a friend of mine. So I hadn't been like, I kind of let communication lapse between me and this friend. Um, this is going to sound extremely childish, but there's a part of me that got mad because my friend had a baby. Not because I didn't want my friend to have a baby. I was just mad because I felt like replaced in my friend's life. He's got like a family now, he's got a wife and he's got a kid, and then they had a baby. And then then right after he had the baby, like six other things happened all within 60 days. So like every 10 days there was some new big deal thing in my life that I had to deal with. And so I never called my friend to say, and this is my best friend for like 20 years, you guys. It was really dumb. Like I feel horrible about it now. Things kept happening. I kept letting myself get distracted. More time passed. Then I was mad at myself for not reaching out in the first place. Then I was mad at myself for being mad at myself. And then on top of that, um, I and then I just let it fester. It was the kind of thing where I was like, great, now it's a problem, and now I don't know how to fix the problem. So on about day 3 or 4, like day 1 and 2, 3, like every time I got to a particular chakra, this particular issue came up. But around day 3 or 4, while I was sitting in meditation with all of you, the right words came to me. The action I needed to take came to me, and it was a risk. Like I felt incredibly vulnerable. So much time had passed, such a significant thing in my friend's life. And here I am being so childish about it. Um, and the words were very simple as I was sitting there with that chakra. It was very simple. It was, hang on, I'm just going to read it to you because I don't even remember. Let me see. Where is it? I'm going to tell you guys right now. Here it is. These were the words that came to me in meditation. I love you. I miss you. I don't know how to fix this. And I am very, very sorry. And that was it. So we finished meditation that night. And as soon as we were done, I just opened up my phone. It was it was one of the times we were still doing the meditation at midnight. Um, and it was like 1:30 in the morning for me. My friend's on Pacific time. And I just sent him that, and he just wrote back immediately. And he was like, I love you too. I hope you can get some rest tonight. It has been a rough adjustment for me, but I'm feeling better. Nothing needs to be fixed. Thanks for texting. Call me tomorrow. And then we had a catch up, a beautiful catch up the next day. And, like that was it. It was done. It was done. And me and my friend's communication is restored. Done. I mean, thankfully, in that situation, my friend and I have had such a very long history of really seeing each other in like low times and good times, struggling times. And times of thriving, where we have so much foundation laid that, he kind of had an understanding of like, all right. And he already knew I was dealing with a lot of other stuff prior to this happening. And when he heard about the like 6 different things that happened after, he was like, oh, okay, I get it. But no, you're not replaceable. So don't do that. Don't think that. But the point I'm making here is that my guides are saying that sometimes there's pain or discomfort with a chakra as the energy moves. But if the pain can sometimes persist, sometimes it's because there's resistance to what needs to be happening in the 3D world to bring the 3D world into alignment and in congruence with the vibration of unconditional love. The more the more we bring that vibration into our physical space without correcting the ways our physical world, our material world doesn't actually reflect that love, the more internal pain we're actually going to experience. Did I communicate that right, guys? They're like, yeah, you did that right. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Not to say that that's actually what was going on for any of you who had the experience with either the third eye, and tonight I think it was the solar plexus Heather had shared. Um, but you just want to pay attention as you're doing the meditation that you don't let yourself fill with love, but then not let your world actually reflect the love by taking the actions, the loving actions required to bring your life up to date with your vibration. Does that make sense, guys? Am I making any sense, or am I just talking to myself? Am I helping anyone? Hey, Tarot Aura. It's so great to have you here. Wonderful to see you, babes. Let's see. Marie says, yay, gonna go eat now. Nom noms. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, everyone here. Yes, go eat, girl. Crab legs. Tell me how good they are. Isabel Saracen, I'm a police officer here in 3D. Yep, been noticing a lot around me at work with coworkers and people I meet on the job. My presence enlighten, or some just can't stand my light. Yeah, holding this much light will send the wrong people. They'll keep their distance if they recognize that they're not vibrating in the same place. Okay, K Moon, I'll send your French meditation to you, girl. Thank you, Isabel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Thank you for my Christmas present, Isabel. I really appreciate it. Heather Jones. Okay, thanks, guides. Thank you, guides. They say you're welcome, Heather Jones. They say you have guides too. Talk to them. Tarot Aura, yes, me. Third eye activated. Hey, Yoka. Hey. Hey, Yoka. Hey, third eye. Orbicrone, wonderful to make that contact with your friend. Makes total sense. Okay, thanks, Orbicrone, for letting me know that that was logical. I appreciate it. Because I was a little worried that what I was saying was illogical to some, but cool. All right, Javaria, yes, you do. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. Third eye activated. I wondered if my video made sense today too. Did you post a video on your channel? Let's go over there and see what's going on Third Eye Activated's channel. 4 hours ago, I challenged all candidates. These little talks. Okay, I see what we're going to have to do later. Third Eye Activated. We're going to have to creep on your channel. Yeah, I don't know. I woke up blissy and out of it. And this meditation got me really high today, too. Danette Rodriguez, I saw challenges at my root chakra and then knew how to tackle it with yoga and meditation, etc., but also playing out situations to resolve the issue. That's right, Danette. Very good. Okay, so you get it, Danette. You totally get it. That's it. That's it. We do the meditation to cultivate the light and the love. But once the light and the love is inside, it will bring to conscious awareness how we need to correct our lives so that our lives can be a reflection of that love. Tarot Aura, how to balance excessive energy in body in case of energy blast. Ooh, good question. Here's what I would say. The first thing that came to mind was salt bath, salt bath, salt bath. The second thing that came to mind, exercise. Like literally, you've got to ground the energy with the body. Move it through. Like you're essentially functioning like a lightning rod. I don't know if you like the lightning rods are there so that the lightning doesn't go into the house. And when you get a big giant lightning blast, it goes into the rod and then it goes into the ground. It's a physical thing. And so, what you want to do to get the energy to move into the ground is to move your body. That's the best thing you can do is move your body. Walk, run, lift weights, yoga, exercise, CrossFit. When you get a huge energy blast, exercise. That is the best thing you can do. Do not try to hold the energy, conduct it through by movement. Um, and then the other thing I would say, I mean, you can try to sage, but because it's such a physicalized thing when you get that excessive energy blast in the body, you got to move the body to like work the electricity out. Okay. Great question, Tarot Aura. Great question. Isabel Sarazin, thank you for sharing your story with your friend. Makes sense with heaviness in some chakras. Okay, good, Isabel. Yeah, I'm really glad that that was helpful for you. Yeah. Um, yeah, it was a simple example, but you get the idea. Once the light comes in, it doesn't fix our lives. We have to. It shows us where things are broken and what we need to do to course correct. But we actually have to be willing to take those actions and grow. Okay. Glad that was helpful. All right, peeps. Tomorrow night, same time. I love you guys. Thanks for meditating with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.